Welcome to Divinity 648. My name is Christina. This is the bedroom conversation for Libra, November 2021. Listen, I'm going to do this as three groups, right? So there's three different energies in play here. Every zodiac sign has three different energies. And before I jump into this, I am a high vibrational energy intuitive. If you want to book a private session with me, I am available in office by Zoom video or audio. All scheduling is done online at divinity648.com. Libra, you'll know where you are in this. Somebody needs to take them shoes off and chill the fuck out. The person who was interjecting themselves into your union and had no business being there is done with the witchcraft. They are done attacking you. They are done blocking your relationship. And this is because you and your partner's attraction to each other are very dominant. Like, that energy is protected. It is deep within each other. It is not something that can be manipulated. This person has been in inner conflict because they cannot be intimate with anyone else. You are literally all they think about. When you are intimate, other people are hearing it. Other people heard your intimacy and discussed it, which caused problems in their other relationship. So for some of you who are in a third-party relationship, or someone who's still dealing with like baby's mama or family members, it could be anyone. It doesn't even have to be another love interest. Those other people, those external people to your union, heard your intimacy or became familiar with what's going on between the two of you, and that caused friction for your partner with whoever he has to answer to, right? Whether it's another lover or family or friends, but it's probably another lover. That other lover keeps hearing the two of you be intimate, whether it's in their sleep state, whether it's daydreaming, whether people are approaching them, telling them, hey, so-and-so came to see so-and-so, and I live next to so-and-so, and I heard, them really getting it in. That person has had enough, no matter what they've done. And believe me, they went from simple candle work and tainting people's food and mirror magic to kind of mirror you, to floral, like doing something to floral arrangements like around the home, to hiring someone to go and destroy you or fuck with you somehow, some way, to make you stop dealing with the other person. Then they went and saw an elder and did even stronger magic work, hoping to keep them tied to you, staying in place, or hoping to keep them tied to them, staying in place. And in all actuality, while he was still in bed with her, or him, you can apply it. No matter what was done, their mind and their heart kept going back to you. So take your shoes off, get comfortable. The craft is done, because ancestors are here and punishing everyone, and they're not coming out of that spiritual jail. They're not going to stop experiencing the stuff that they were sending out to everyone throughout all of their lifetime, because it wasn't just you. They're going to keep getting punished until they own what they've done and say what they did to the people they did it to. And the people who helped them have to do the same thing too. So again, this person that you love and you want to be with, that you might have to or used to sneak around with, or weren't in a stable live-in situation with, that person loves the shit out of you. That person wants nothing but love and happiness with you. And despite the witchcraft and the gossip and the let me go back and tell his partner that he was just fucking the shit out of that one. Let me go see this goon and see how much I can pay him to stab that bitch. And let me do this to get this witchcraft going so that way he only wants to see me naked. And I can keep him in my bed. Meanwhile, he's sitting there laying up at night or even falling asleep at night, daydreaming and actually dreaming at night of his chosen one. So it's like no matter what she did, she couldn't keep you guys apart. No matter who was gossiping and running your business like it was there just to talk about, they couldn't keep you apart. And even the ones that were gossiping, telling your business, they're in spiritual jail too. They're about to get their asses handed to them. The next level of this energy, someone tried to keep someone in place with a child. Not happening. Not happening. That guy got shot with Cupid's arrow, woke the fuck up, realized where he belonged, planted his seed somewhere else, or at least he wants to, or he feels whole with you. It's kind of that we are tied to each other no matter what we try to do. That energy's there. Spiritual connection is there. This person might have felt like they were not going to be chosen or not be the one that they loved. It's definitely the other person that he was thinking about when she was pissed at, when the other woman was pissed because of what she heard about. He's giving his love to you. Again, somebody tried to put a hit out on somebody. Somebody tried to stab somebody. I'm hearing stab somebody. Take their money from them. Take their beauty from them. They tried to affect their gifts too. That shit's done. You're protected. You're protected. Literally protected. And I'm being drawn to this. You see this? You see, this is Kali Ma, by the way. She represents Kali to me. Behind her is this couple, and they're shacked up, and they're peace. And you see the time? She's had enough. It's time. You come anywhere near this couple again doing your shit, and she's going to destroy your ass. No joke. So your counterpart is coming to you, if not already, loves the shit out of you. They do deserve a second chance. There was witchcraft in play. They cannot get their hands off your ass. They fucking love that shit. And they did walk away. They said, oh, if they didn't walk away from no, they're with you, and they sent the other person packing. Literally. Do you see this? The couple making love in the background, and this snake is on its way out with all, look at you're leaving with what you brought to this commitment. So if you are one of those gold digging shiesty ass bitches, what you came in with is what you leave that commitment with. You don't get to take shit that you didn't work for. And that's divinely guided. That's divinely protected. The universe ain't letting nobody fuck with that shit. So if you thought you was gonna clean house, rob them blind, oh, you don't want to love me after all, even though I tried so hard to manipulate you to keep you, fine. I have no choice but to go because the divine is not gonna let me sit in this situation anymore. For the other parts of you, your counterpart loves the shit out of you. Loves you. Rushing in towards you. You might even be standoffish with this person because of past behaviors. And again, there was manipulation up in there. If you get pregnant, keep your mouth shut. Nobody needs to know your fucking business. Keep your mouth shut. I mean, if somebody was doing witchcraft on you to keep him away from you and to mirror you so that they would be confused and want them over you. If somebody was crazy enough to hire someone to try to hurt you just because they couldn't stand the fact that he kept running to you, keep that pregnancy quiet. Some of you, it's not an actual physical pregnancy. Some of you, it's just that new commitment, that new level of commitment, and it really needs to be kept quiet. And that is more so towards the person who is very, very sexual with their partner. And I'm talking like, I don't care kind of deal, like hungry for you kind of deal. Your person loves the shit out of you. They cannot imagine themselves with anyone else. They do want that new beginning. They like the smell of you. Some of you, it's roses. They like that smell of you. Others of you, this person likes the fact that they could, one, make love to you in a soft, loving way, and in the same breath or in the same encounter, have really rough, aggressiveness. A lot of, you'll understand this if you guys like to be intimate, reversed cowgirl style. Yeah. You see that? He likes that. He loves that. Do you see his hand? Do you see his face? He's in pure bliss. He loves it. He does. He loves it. This is a divine connection. Nobody's touching this. No matter how long it takes to take off, nobody's touching this. You guys are intertwined. Do you see that shit? Do you see their legs? How they're like weeded into each other, they're braided into each other, they're crossed into each other. You have to really look to see whose leg is what, because that's the way that they lock in. Oh my God. It's almost like anytime you're intimate, naturally your legs just kind of lock places. It's crazy. But there's a reason for that. And if you've been seeing bunnies a lot lately and shit, yeah. If you've been seeing bunnies and ladybugs, girl, please don't worry about shit. Or guy, don't worry about nothing. That karmic bitch is done. Her witchcraft is done. Her plan to steal his money is done. The blackmail is done. The obstacles are done. The craft on his family to choose her and want a relationship with her over you is done. The attempt to trap him in a relationship because of a house, like literally try to keep him in a house, in a marriage or a relationship with a child and a home. And if it wasn't the child, it was the home. Trying to, like, they did craft in the home. They tried to fake pregnancies. They probably had pregnancies with other men. And because of that, it's done. It's just done. Listen, divine timing, that shit's done. So, Libra, you'll know where you are in all of this, if any of this applies to you. If you are in a marriage, nah. It doesn't have to be another woman. It could be family members. It could be jobs. It could be anything. But just know it's done. The addiction to that uncontrollable urge is done, right? That I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm in love with this person, but mentally I can't stop. Like I feel like I have to be here. That conflict's done. They're realizing who's who and who's been doing what, and the divine isn't backing down, not at all. There's lots of protection. Ancestors are pissed the fuck off. He sent that trick packing. She can have a new beginning somewhere else with her snake ass. He's enjoying his time with you. Doesn't care where she goes, how she gets there, as long as she just takes what she brought in. And as you can see, it's not fucking much. Yeah. He's going with the girl who has that ass that makes his heart sing. No more confusion. Look at that. Nosy ass fucking neighbors spying on you while you're having intimacy. That's disgusting. I'm spying a little bit deeper because oh yeah. There's no more witchcraft in play, man. This shit's done. There's no more nonsense. There's no more drama. Oh my God, you make him, look at the look on his face. He's like, oh yeah, that's my girl. That girl does it for me. Do you see it? Do you see the cock on his scepter? Do you see that shit? Do you see it? Okay. He knows who he has. Look at that. That's amazing. He ain't playing no more games. Look at this. He has females crying. More so you, right? Because you're over here minding your damn business, focused on your freaking self. Meanwhile, people are watching you. Some of these females are attracted to you. They'd do anything to keep their financial stability. Nope. And then you've got the girls that got kicked out of the sugar daddy. I will support you. I will house you. I will make your life easy kind of shit. They're just destroyed. They're left behind. It's done. He's coming in with communication. He loves the shit out of you. Look at that third party. One person was like, you know what? I can't do this anymore. I've had enough. Look at that shit. You can't lie. You can't lie. He knows who the fuck he wants. Look at that. One girl sitting there kissing his finger like, we're married. We're in a commitment. Please don't leave me. Please don't leave me. And then the other one's just sitting there like, I can't do this shit no more. I'm not entertaining this shit anymore. And if you listen to the other reading, it's like that love angel came through and was like, you don't need to have patience no more. You don't need to do this no more. Fuck that shit. Look at that. He's leaving that chick behind. Look, the girl that he was committed to was sitting there kissing his hand, begging him to hold on. Meanwhile, he's not touching her. Not at all. Not looking at her. His eyes are coming down to the girl that he's hurt. And he's got his hand on her head. Like, I'm so fucking sorry for everything I've ever put you through. Look at that. He cannot wait to get back to her. Every time he leaves her, that feeling he gets isn't because he's sad about what he's doing to the other person. That feeling he's getting, that inner conflict is, why are you leaving the person you love to go be in a dynamic that's toxic as fuck? Keep cleaning your energy. Man, you make that man's heart sing. Look at that. You're his little girl. He loves the shit out of you. The kinky side of you, the passionate side of you, the fiery side of you, the calm, quiet side of you, the side of you who doesn't care. You will stick it in your throat side of you. Meanwhile, that girl's sitting back staring at what was. Because all she did was cause delays and blockages. But look at that. She brought delays and caused him to move slow. Meanwhile, he still couldn't control himself, and he didn't even know why. It's like the very, look at that shit. Look at the candle magic. Look at the candle magic that she was doing while she stared at his picture, trying to manifest him to desire her. Meanwhile, he's sitting there madly in love with the girl with the big ass that he loves so much. Can't keep his fucking hands off of her. Wants to do her every way, every possible way. She's definitely the type of girl that you could tie her up and enjoy every part of her, and she'll do the same thing right fucking back to him. Yeah, look at that. She doesn't even know that he loves her this much. She's sitting there like, what the fuck? Keep cleaning your energy. Some of you, it's not even just, oh my God. Some of you, not only was his others, the girls he left behind, he must have had a lot in his lifetime, because even the ones that he doesn't even talk to are still attacking you. Oh my God. Look, he's sitting here like, he has exes doing craft on this to stop him from being happy with you, because they don't want to lose their sugar daddy and all the things he contributes to them. Meanwhile, you have an ex who's been doing craft on you too, because he doesn't understand why you're still fucking with the same guy that you left his ass for and wanted to be with before he was in the picture too. And if that's not enough, look at that. Your guy's like, anybody touches my woman, I'm gonna fucking kill him. You see that? He's pointing to his heart. He's got the axe. You touch my girl, I'm gonna get you. She thinks she's moving on. I don't fucking think so. Keep your energy clean. There's external influences at play. Some of you have tattoos on your body that he's drawn to. Look at that shit. This is who you are to him. Make no fucking mistake. Look at that. That is amazing. Yeah. She was trying so fucking hard. Every time he went to you to have sex with you, obviously they're on a couch, not a bed, so he wasn't living with you. There's the devil in the background again. Look at that. Every time he'd come home, there'd be witchcraft at the house, making him stay, all kinds of fuckery in play. And he's sitting there like, I don't even know why I can't remove myself from this dynamic. Meanwhile, all he thinks about is you and the beginnings that he wants with you. He's stuck in bed with that chick with all that witchcraft. This card, you see his face looking that way? It was facing this. So while he's in bed, forced to be with someone from witchcraft, he's thinking about happy abundance and blessings with the right person. Yeah. Again, ancestors are here kicking ass. They mean business. They're not playing any games. There's no more fuckery. He's taking off with his divine counterpart. You notice how she's naked out in public? I love this deck. I love this deck. Yeah. So that girl who found out from other people who were listening to him give it to you went and found somebody to try to hurt you. You see that? Wants you stabbed, wants to take your money, wants to take your love, wants to take everything from you, wants to mirror your personification, everything about you. Meanwhile, he's sitting there like, I love my girl, I love my girl, I love my girl. Her ass is the best. Look at that. Her ass is the best. He's going for her ass in all of these cards. Look how everything's sticking out. And then you got her like this. You got her like this. This is done. This is done. There's no more witchcraft. It's upside down because the candles are done. The love spells are freaking spilled over. The rose petals trying to mimic your smell is done. Having people follow you in stores to see the things you buy. You're pathetic. Karma's here. Enjoy.